Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Pillars of Eternity, as I continue my blind Let's Play. This time I am gonna go...
Indeed.
Yes, indeed. I am gonna go to, back to Defiance Bay, to Andra's Gift. I think that's what the name of the place is. Well, to the Salty Mast, and, talk to... Sorrel? Something... No, wait. Shoot. What's her name? Yeah, Sorrel. At the Salty Mast in Andra's Gift about the Engwithan Medallion. And then, we'll go from there. I know we have to raise that army, but... it sounds like I can kind of get either the knights...
Very nice. We're not sleeping here, are we?
Get the knights, the... shoot. I can't think of the other people. The ones that wanted me to do that quest against the knights. Shoot, I cannot think of it. The expedition place, and I'm losing all train of thought trying to think of it, and I can't. Oh well, there's them, and I want to say there was another faction it mentioned as well, possibly to help with the army. But oh my goodness. Oh, and the western construction is complete. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let us. Ooh, no, not that. Let us. All is complete. Probably the Bailey next. Let me just double check. We could do the Warden's Lodge. That just takes a day. How fast does Bailey go? 2 days? Yeah, you know what? I changed my mind. Let's do the Bright Hollow Hearth, and then we'll do the Bailey, since this finishes in a day. Alright, to the Salty Mast. Oh wow, this is a little bit bigger than I thought it would be. That person's house, Ada's house, Salty Mast. So we'll go... we'll first go here. See which way they go. Yeah, I thought so. Courtesan. Oh. Grab his purse and go. Oh god, someone got murdered. Let's check it out. This man's fancy clothes are ripped and blood flows from a fresh cut above his eye. He tries to push himself up, but his arm is shaking. He winces painfully. Oh, he's actually still alive. Help him up. Thank you, he gasps as he rises. My head. Can't believe they just attacked you in the middle of the street. Neither can I. He slowly stretches out one leg, grimacing at his scraped knee. It's a rough part of town, but the rabble's never been violent. Even a night with Equili isn't worth this. Oh, okay,
Yes.
yeah, he's just going. And that person's just, the courtesan's just standing there. Okay. Now, granted, I know, game, the game limitations and all that, but still, they're still just standing there. Alright, try to...
Nothing like this in Gilded Vale. Just Wallaruna the milkmaid. She knew what she was doing.
Overfried cod, watered ale, and prostitution. A bastion of Deerwooden culture.
I hope you aren't expecting to find the leaden key in here.
Visit new lands, see the sights. I do love travel.
Now to find a home for my other staff.
Oh god. Durant. What the heck, man? Oh man. Let's find. Let's try to find her. tulips.
Well met, friend.
Well met. What can you tell me about this place? Every foreigner, sailor, and visiting villager knows about the Salty Mass. It's the most famous brothel in Defiance Bay. Want to know more? Just ask May. Maya. Alright, thank you. Let
Good day
me
to you.
ask. The Amara, however you say it, woman watches you suspiciously. One hand is tense at one other side, but as you approach, she relaxes and gives you a friendly, if weary, smile. I do apologize, everyone. I don't know what's happening lately, but I just cannot. Whatever. Anyways, I don't see many outfitted like you who aren't looking for trouble. You aren't looking for trouble, are you? Is there someone here named Sorrel? You must be new in town, dearie. She's only the most sought-after girl in the district. Want to spend time with her? Just ask. She's 1,000 for the night. Oh my god. But she's worth every pound. Or so they tell me. Wow. Best money you can spend to get... Oh, wow. Yeah, let's do it. You'll find her quarters upstairs. Don't mind the burly fellows at her door. They're just there to make sure everyone has a good time. Alrighty, we'll go upstairs and check it out. But yeah, I don't know if I finished my thought earlier, but what I was trying to say was I probably need to go and gain more renown with the factions throughout the city to help with raising of the army and getting more important people. Or I could just say forget it and just save it and try the battle anyways, you know. Oh, there's equality. And yeah, we're gonna keep souped out. The special lounge for members only. Is that her room? Club for refined and prestigious gentlemen. Oh joy. There's patrons. Sorrel's guard. Okay, gotcha. Keeping an eye on you. No worries. Alright.
Good day to you.
Hello, stranger. Let me make you more comfortable. Oh, God. There's something I need to discuss with you. She runs a smooth finger along your neck and under your chin. Just tell me what you like. It's extra if you want to bring someone else in, though. Your friend Thristwin sent me. He needs that medallion. So do I. She raises her chin. I offered him his half of the money, and he refused. I'm sure he told you all about his broken clan. Did he also tell you that I got him where he is today? I really am sorry for him, but I'll bet you anything he lives better now than he did in Irglafen. Glafla. However you say it, goodness. I've worked a long time for a way out, and I'm not giving it up just because Tristan's suddenly gotten nostalgic. God, I don't know. I've already spent enough money just to get here. What if I buy it from you? She laughs. It's worth 6,000. Oh my god. I know I don't have enough now. Because, yeah, it doesn't even show it, but if you have that kind of coin, I'll gladly help you spend it. Oh my god. I did have 6,000. I spent 1,000 to get up here, and then, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's forget about the medallion. I'd like to help you, help me find something else. Your shoulders relax. That's the spirit. Oh wait. Oh no, that's not what I meant. Oh no. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. But okay.
Good day, stranger.
Can we talk again? Yes, we can. Let's talk about the medallion. Oh, jeez. How about I just tell him to leave you alone? Would you? I can certainly make it worth your while. And nothing. Okay, so... Well... Wow, we're down to 4,000. Okay. Maybe we had 5,000, I didn't realize it. Alright, let's, Has my journal updated? I don't think so. Okay, it has technically, but... I'm trying to remember, where was he? Where was he at? Blackberry Inn, okay. Brackenberry, not Blackberry, wow. Oh, I was enjoying the music. I was hoping it would stay, you know? Oh well. We'll leave. We'll return and see what he says. But yeah, Alien Trading Company. Wait, out here? Well, I guess Duck is the docks and the ramshackled house. Heritage Hill. It's a lighthouse. Okay. Yeah, let's just go back. Let's just go back. I think what I also might do is go for one of those 3 points. Yeah, I think I might hold off actually on the oh shoot, the White March. I had to look at it. I don't know if I'm ready for that either. I could try that and see what that's about. With the mercenaries attacking that wizard or something. But what I'm thinking of is going after those 3 spots, and I'm thinking about actually going to Dyrford, or however you say it, Village. So that's my thought. But yeah, let's go Brackenberry. Let's go back to that inn. But God, 6,000. That is outrageous.
Have you ever chased a skirt wizard? Or do you merely hide by them?
Don't pawn your personal problems off on me.
They will... when it suits them.
Oops.
Never speak another word to you.
Maybe they just don't answer to fiery whore.
Maybe that was the other the other faction was this Domino. Maybe that's what I remember seeing. Oh well, regardless. Okay. Oh, there he is. Yeah, that's him. That's right.
Good day, stranger.
Did you do it? Did you get the medallion from Cyril? Sounds like she worked hard and been fair with you. I won't help you cheat her. He clenches his fingers over the edges of the silken sleeves. I don't want to. I'd give her everything else I have. I just want to help my clan. Oh God. Oh wow, that is... An attack him? No, I mean... Oh my goodness, that kind of spiraled out of control. That is not what I... Oh my goodness, I'll deal with you later.
Hello.
Not yet. Wow, okay. I don't know. I don't know. Goodness, I know, like just... I don't know. I've barely done anything in this video so far, but... Oof. You know, let's check this place out. Whoops. As I bump the mic. Hopefully my volume is still good as I bumped it, but it should be. Alright, we're gonna check this place out since we're here. Oh, this is fancy.
Good day, stranger.
Whoa. The burly guard eyes you warily. I don't recognize you. What business do you have with House Domino? Attack? No. Tell me about House Domino. It's an old and respected family. Much of Defiance Bay's prosperity is due to Domino's business activities. Now, do you have any further business here? No. I will see you out. Wow, okay. Thank you for your time as well, my goodness. Well. Yeah. Forget about that.
Do you always ask this many questions?
Well, that's just to get us started. Let me get out some parchment for notes.
Ask whatever you want. If I don't know, I'll make something up.
Alrighty. Well, that has went nowhere. Let's see, is there any items? Well, yeah, we do have several. So he's got that. Oh, she doesn't have anything. So yeah, give her this. What's she wearing? Fine hide armor. You know, we probably should get rid of some of this stuff, if I'm being honest. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Go to Copper Lane. And then I think what I'll do, like I said, I'll hold off just a little bit on the White March. I'll do that in after I complete some of the other quests. I don't think there's a big rush to do that battle.
There's a woman can do some damn.
It isn't a parlor trick. Besides, she doesn't take orders well.
She has backbone, that woman. Does it scare you?
No, but I won't be responsible for what happens if you call her whore.
Good day, stranger.
Alright, show me your wares. Alright, you can have that. Let's see. Oh, that's a scepter two-handed. That's actually probably pretty good. Take that shield. Minor regeneration, minor endurance. Oh no. Yeah, sell that plate armor. Saints War armor. Okay. Speed. Actually, you know what? Wait, is that what he has on? No. Okay, yeah, it's light armor. Gotcha. Take that scepter. Yeah, trade all that. What does this do? Scroll protection? Yeah, I'll keep that. Breathing? Yeah, sell it. Alright. Let's do just a little bit of housekeeping. What do you have? You have a scepter? Yes, you do. How's it compare? It is better. So yeah, let's give you that. Anything else you got that's better? Oh, she needs to get rid of that stuff. This is a fine scepter, but it's not as handy, not as good. Yeah, you have a gun, right? Yeah, you do. Arquebus. Is it the same thing? Yes, it is. I'll sell it then, and then sell the fine pistol. So yeah.
Gods keep you.
Really liking this song. There we go. Okay, almost 8,000. Up to 8,000. I could sell this. Like, is there anybody out now? Like, everybody else uses different weapons than just a regular sword. And I use two-handed. And a deer, he uses like a saber instead of, yeah, he uses a saber. 15 to 21 slashing. Now, the only thing is, reliable slaying spirit. It will constitution +2, -3 will, though. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna sell this. I don't think I'll use it. I really don't.
Yes?
Alright, now after all that housekeeping is done, let's go over here and exit the city. So we are going to... Yeah, we have that as well. We could finish up the Rogue Knight. I know I'm kind of like just jumping around here, but... we could also start the Cadnua stuff underneath. I've changed my mind. We're gonna go back to the wooden plane. We're gonna start heading to the Dyrford Village. Because yeah, we're gonna start going after one of our main objectives, I think. Yeah, back. No, you can say that. I was about to tell him to back up, but no. Awakened wood, alrighty.
Indeed.
Let's get everybody to slow down. There we go. Alright, how much longer till... hang on. 17 hours, okay. Long enough. We'll keep going. Oh, I see. The trail is right there. Whoops. So yeah, Stormwall Gorge. Let's do it. Oh, we got a dead body. Hang on. Dead adventurer. A winged helm. Alrighty. Well, crafting. Look like the trail kind of splits. And splits again. Apparently it goes down, looks like. Oh, wait. Hello? Chewing on a piece of uncooked meat, a small Orlan dressed in tattered leathers offers a mumbled greeting and waves his hand. Despite his pleasant smile, the upper right portion of his face is in a sorry state. An eye patch is stitched with a stylized eyeball wraps around his head, and in his ear is a mangled remnant that twitches and spasms while the other ear perks as you approach. You hear a gurgling rumble next to you. Sagani places her hand on her stomach. Her eyes are on the carcass, still fresh. Itumak's pink tongue lolls out of his mouth.
If this is your deer, you need a new game warden. Name's Haravius. Hungry? I can't eat all this. First catch of the day, help yourself.
You might want to cook that first.
And ruin the original texture? That's the best part! Just see for yourself. Eat up!
After you. His one eye locks yours, and he tears off several inches of intestine with one ripping bite. God, he slowly chews it.
So delicious. Now I know the deer had elderberries for its last meal. Are you sure you don't want to try some?
I'm good. Enjoy your supper. Farewell.
I'm here.
Judging by his portrait, I'm pretty sure he's, he could be a companion. I'm good. I'm good, thank you. Oh, what is this? What the heck did we find? Whoa. The bright sun casts its light on the pattern in the ground. You kneel to get a better look. The stone here has been carved with a few simple shapes. A small circular indentation, whatever, marks the center, and has a much larger circle surrounds it. You see what appears to be writing above two circles. Examine the writing. The characters are completely foreign to you, no doubt the remnants of some long forgotten language. Examine the outer circle. Several shapes have been carved without a ring, though most have been worn away, and you can make out a crescent above the center. Look at the circular indentation. The indentation is shallow and smooth. Looks like it's intended to hold something specific. Okay. Wait a while. You wait for a few hours, marking the sun's journey across the sky. Well, it's glowing now. I'm assuming... Oh. Yeah, let's take care of them. Durance, what are you doing? Whew.
Yes?
Alright.
Yes?
No, I want the... There we go.
Yes?
So I'm assuming once we activate that one little circle, we can actually get down there. Interesting. And who knows, we might actually get that later on. So we're gonna cut back this way. Oops, wrong button. There we go. To Dyrford Village. Takes 6 hours. Oh, lovely. Gaffel the drunkard, a local inebriate, has wandered onto the stronghold grounds. He's asking for help with his accumulated debts. Oh joy. Oh wow, we have 9,000, you know, in money now. Okay, what do we got? Temple of Barath. Dracogen, Inn. Dyrford Mill. Grieving Mother. There's Arms and Armory. Apothecary. Let's go to the inn. Oh wait, word a moment. Oh yes, yeah. Let's turn everybody around. There we go.
Hail and well met.
You recently come to Dyrford, I take it. I don't suppose you saw a young elven noblewoman on the road. I'm stuck in this wretched place with the rest of my unit until we find her. I haven't seen anyone like that. Same as everyone else in this blazing village. Perhaps you can go speak with Lord Heron. At the inn, anyway. He'll be grateful for the assistance. And it could be the locals will open up to you after about his daughter's disappearance more than they have to us. Interesting. It's probably a quest. I can't... Wait. Why can't I... Uh-oh. Wait, press enter to input command. Wait, what command? What? Okay, there we go. Ooh, okay. I don't know what that was about. Let's go to the end. A lot of villages in here. How many few faces these days? Most are eager to leave Dyrford. Ah, there he is.
I just want to find her. Surely even you can understand that.
We're decent folk, my lord. Perhaps you should leave and check the wilds.
Lord Heron. The man wears a deer-style robe, simple but elegant. His fine leather shoes look like they were made for padding around indoors, yet they caked with mud. He yanks at a lock of hair twined around his silk-gloved finger. His fine features are etched with an oh my god!
My child is out there. Do they not understand?
My lord, we're doing everything we can. Unfortunately, these villagers...
Beasts take them all. I don't care how you do it, but find her.
Your child is missing, I take it.
Yes, Lady Alice. My daughter. I've asked around, but nobody in this mud hole has any concerns beyond their swine. They turn my men away like beggars and seem downright pleased to be of no use. But you're not one of my soldiers. And you look like you're used to getting your hands dirty, if you don't mind my saying so.
My lord, if you find her, tell her I won't be upset with her. She can come back, and all will be well. I just want to make sure Elise, my child, is safe. Nothing in the world is more important to me. I'd like to ask you a few questions about your daughter.
Elise. Of course.
Describe her. She's a striking young woman, bears more resemblance to her mother than to me. She has auburn hair and delicate, well-bred features. She must be, 28 or 29 now. What about her disappearance? We'd stopped in Dyrford for a few days. On our 4th evening here, I was making plans to continue our journey. Lady Alice was feeling unwell and went to bed. When I retired, a couple hours later, I found that she had vanished. None of my men had seen her go, and no one at the inn knew where she was. Since then, my people have been combing the village, but we've yet to find a clue, and the locals have been no help. Why did y'all come to Dyrford? It was merely a stop along the way to Ina's Rest. However, she took ill shortly before our arrival, so it seemed prudent to allow her a few days to recover. What's in Ina's Rest? frowns. Lady at least has reached an age where it is prudent for her to marry. Given this legacy business, I can't let her fertile years slip by, nor do I want her womb to fester in the presence of so many Hollowborn. It seems there would be more potential suitors in New Himar or New Yarma. Think I haven't considered that. Arranging a suitable march is difficult. The best prospects for my child lay in Ina's rest. I'm guessing it's something he's arranged, you know? And that's where they're meeting, I guess? I don't know. And she probably wants to have nothing to do with this, so she probably ran away. That's my gut reaction. She ran away. So, where's the rest of your family? Sure they wouldn't want to miss your daughter's betrothal. Lady Huron's is ill-suited for travel, I'm afraid, and unfortunately Elise has a few other close relatives. My sister and her husband. Elise's aunt and uncle, of course, have been visiting Adir these past months. And as for siblings, Alice has none. My wife has only given birth to Hollowborn, since Alice, that is. I see, but going back to your daughter. Actually, let's go back to my previous questions. Actually, that's pretty much it.
I'm here.
Man, we're just racking up in all the quests all of a sudden. I know personally it's definitely my fault. In terms of I'm not completing them. I'm just kind of like letting them sit, you know, trying to decide what to do next. So,
You must have seen some amazing sights on your way north.
Sure. Pirate cities floating in the archipelago. The mountain halls of these northern dwarves. Plenty.
I haven't been further south than the Deerwood myself. Maybe I'll come back after I've convinced the Ranga Nui and see all those things for myself.
I hope you do.
that's a weird audio glitch. Okay, there we go.
Good day, stranger.
A portly, smiling man stands behind a warped wooden counter, polishing a buckler. He looks up. Haven't seen you before. Always glad to see a new face in town. Company's good for business and chatter's good for the soul. That's what I always say. Anyhow, what can I do for you? Looking for a young woman named Alice. The Lord's got you asking around too, eh? He grunts. At least you asked politely enough. Bad enough having a small army move into town. But then they start throwing their weight around, telling you their business. Your business, sorry. That's the problem with these lords. They think their money and their family name entitle them to some kind of special treatment. They expect everyone to fawn over them, the way their servants do. No, sir, that's not the kind of people we are. Not in the Deerwood. We broke away from Adir to get away from all that kind of nonsense, if you think. I certainly understand why you feel that way, but at the moment, I'm just looking for his daughter. Of course, of course. I was just getting to her. I haven't seen her, not since she went missing anyway. She mostly kept to herself. But you know how women are, always carrying on, full of palaver once any two get together. Perfectly harmless, mind you. Not criticizing, just feels like you should never run out of things to say. That girl seemed rather quiet, downright shy if you do say so. But even, Hedina got her talking. Just goes to show you. Hedina? An alchemist, runs a small stand near the center of town. Talented lady. But she had a run-in with some worms not long ago. She's lucky it wasn't that ogre that's been roaming about. It took all of Rumbald's pigs the other day, did you hear? But don't get him started. He's still sore about the subject, and once you get him wound up about that ogre and his pigs, he won't stop talking. Gotcha, so might need to check with her. Let's see what you got for sale. The Hours of Saint Rumbald, 10,000. It's a great sword, two-handed. Okay, 16 to 23. Compare. It's less damage. 15%. It's 12% accuracy though. Take a light armor. What is this? Boots of Zealous Command. Artifact. Only usable by Paladin. Okay, good to know. Oh yeah, we could use another one of those. The grappling hooks. Hammer and Chisel? Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and grab those. I figure we might need them later on in a dungeon. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, that keeps happening. I keep hearing like some kind of audio glitch. I don't know if it's like everybody loading in. I don't know. So yeah, need to check her apothecary. Woman looks briefly through you as if she doesn't know you're there. The middle-aged peasant woman is dressed in a brown leather cloth draped down to her knees. Her hands are working at separate, stringing colorless vegetables in a pile before her, stripping the heads off the long, herbaceous stems with a paring knife. She discards the stems one by one, placing the heads of the vegetables into a small cradle like a basket in front of her. She doesn't greet you as you approach. You're not sure if she even knows you're there. Excuse me? The woman does not respond. She keeps stripping the heads from the vegetables with a steady rhythm. She may be deaf. There's no indication she heard you. Study the woman. At first glance, she seems nothing more than a middle-aged woman, unremarkable. Maybe less stern than most, who seems more focused on weaving in her lap than her surroundings. Yet, you suddenly notice she's not stripping the vegetables before her any longer. She's weaving. And the vegetable plots are now missing. Or no, pots. My goodness. She still pays you no mind, her brown locks torn and snagged from lack of washing. Like many of the townsfolk you've seen, there's a strange blur to her. Even the motions of her hands seem to be playing with the threads that lack color, in a shape that lacks interest. It may be that she's half-minded or deaf, but something feels wrong. As you watch her, her knitting takes an odd cadence. You have a terrible suspicion that something lurks beneath what the eyes are showing you. Her brown hair is long, almost impossible to the length of her hands. Impossibly, oh my god, I cannot read. As you follow the streams of her locks downward, the hairs become long and black, splitting off the threads of silver, wrapping around her hands. She is forming a soul cradle with threads, braiding a net in front of you, each finger long and sharp like this series of knitting needles, almost hypnotic. The silver and black strands of her hair weave together, the silver predominating as a highlight, the black shadowing it. And suddenly you are calm. You're on a plateau, almost the height of a tower, several stories high. The plateau is a table lying beneath a clear sky, and beneath the plateau, surrounding in all directions, a forest, hazy with mist, although whether it's an actual mist, or distance, or recollection. Resting in the curve of a natural arch above you is a great copper bell, half again the size of a man, hanging at attention, as if looking down on you, the event unfolding. The plateau has soaked the sun, and the rock beneath you is rough and warm. The sky forms a cradle around you. You feel different, not disembodied, but you feel your body, your physical contours have changed along with the surroundings. And you hear a soft series of chimes like winds. At the sound, the scene gains color and texture, as if the sound is beckoning you gently forth, filling your senses and thoughts, like mist rolling softly through a sealed chamber, and the chimes coaxes and deeper into the memory. And you're certain it is a memory, a warm one. You are on the stone of a plateau. Your knees are on warm texture on the ground, silver, white, shimmering like Audra. The plateau is formed of glistening in the sun. You can feel the heat of your skin, your wrists, and your hands. Your hands are in motion. Weaving, not the thread, but gathering tenderly, moving along the first movements of a rat's wheel. Your hands are wet. Your hands are upon the flesh of a newborn child. You can feel the crowning of a tiny head turning into your grip. It's the head slick, wet, from the room. Your hands you are wearing, inhabiting, have done this many times, and they are practiced and confident. You feel distant pains in your own head as the head emerges, a stream of fluid from the womb, helping the newborn slide forth, and the woman's labored breath crying out. Focus on the child and moving the hands. As your hands move, you hear the sound of chimes clearing, cutting through the haze of memory. You cannot see where they're coming from, but they are close. They are meant as a comfort. Of that you are certain. And coaxed by your hands, every movement causing the chimes to sound again, almost eagerly, the child comes forth. As it does, your hands are in motion, weaving. Moving alongside the length of the soft, wet rope, an umbilical cord from the legs of the naked woman before you. You are holding a small child, still wet from the womb before you. The child cries out. It's a cry full of life, full of soul, ringing chimes echoing in its thoughts, filling it with its welcome. The soul is blurred at the edges, as if you are viewing a soul from within a soul. But it is there. It is alive. The woman before you was weeping, and her first cry, her hands reach out for it. You surrender the child to her, something you've done many times before, and as your hands move, the chimes echo the movement, and you realize the chimes are hanging from cords on your wrists. Whoops. I bumped the mic again, I'm so sorry. And where once they echoed in the memory, you are now echoing in the child's mind. The chimes are intended to welcome the child to be its first gentle greeting into the world, a soothing sound guided by the tender motions of your wrists, who help to weave its thoughts, its perceptions, and the experience. The woman laughs with a ragged joy, laughing from a patched throat. Her emotions seem soothed. The physical demands of labor have left her exhausted. But the child is here. The child is safe. And all atop the plateau is peaceful, calm, distance, flattening out as the memory persists. Slowly pull back and retreat from the memory. With effort, the scene bleeds of color, and your mind becomes your own again. There is no pull, no anchor, yet the sound of the chimes remains, as they exist in the memory. They sound here as well. They're hanging from a woven braids on her wrist of the woman before you. Even as your head is spinning from the torch of her mind, the sound of the chimes of her wrist is sharp and clear, and if coaxing you back into the real world. The woman still sits before you. My god, this is a lot of writing. But she is nothing like what you first saw. She was wearing black, shredded garments that drape over her, forms like streamers. Her hair is streaks of black and run through with silver. Her age is almost impossible to tell. She simply feels old, like a crumbled watchtower. As she lifts her head to face you, you see her hair is draped across in front of her face like a veil. What you first saw of her is a mental glamour of some sort of unconsciousness, and you realize what you see is not what the world sees, and you're perhaps the first to see her true self. Still, you don't sense a threat in the realization. If anything, you feel a sense of relief from the figure. You can hear her thoughts, and she's glad to at last be seen. Oh my goodness, if anybody actually took the time to watch this and sit through all that, I applaud you. That was like a whole novel. Granted, I knew going into this there would be a lot of reading. But man, like, I guess a part of me was thinking, okay, there'd be a lot of reading, but then also with the voice acting, it would be broken up. But just, that's like 30 pages of just... I don't know. That's just me. Downvote the video if you want. That's fine. You know, like I said before, I'm doing this for fun. I've wanted to play this game, but man, alright. Let me get back to it. Let me focus. Alright. So who are you?
I am seen, but the eyes of others do not remember. You were the first to see me as I am, the call stripped aside.
Thank God for voice acting. Granted, I'll say this. If I wasn't doing a video on this, it would be fine. I could just read it. But having to read all that out in a video, I guess I wouldn't have to, but that would be the fun with that. So anyways, thank goodness for this voice acting. Okay. There's a light touch on your mind, a caress, and her left hand mirrors the motion of the torch, reaching up to air between you. You hear the chime on her wrist sound softly. Her hands move as if pantomiming, resting on your cheek at a distance, and she speaks softly and slowly.
Your memories. The cadence of wheels on a caravan track. Fever. Questions by running water. Violence in a night's campfire. Arrows in the dark. And fleeing. Falling rock and cracking stone. And a storm. The storm. The storm that brushed you. Did its screaming wake you from your mind's cradle? Your memory of it is painful. Its cry is difficult to ignore. It's like a child. Many children crying out.
I encountered a Bearwick, yes, and it did something to me. Her hand withdraws shyly. The chimes sounding softly once again. The woman stands uncertainly, as if she's been sitting for some time, or is too weak to bear her own weight. You notice her cheekbones are tight, her face gaunt, yet, while her stance is weak, she seems determined to stand before you.
You are able to see me.
You suddenly realize she doesn't seem to know what you saw when you looked at her. The image on the plateau, yet the image was so clear, so sharp, you surprised she didn't feel you were there.
To see me is a rare gift. A watcher's gift.
Well, was I helping a woman give birth? I was in your head and hers.
So many questions, thoughts, whirling like storm winds. That storm still roars through you, deep beneath your thoughts, yet muted and secret, like an underground river. I cannot tell if it is carving new channels, or eroding what keeps your true strength buried. The fact that you could hear it at all, survive it, is something few have ever done. Your power will grow stronger with each soul you touch, as it allowed you to reach out to mine.
There was silence, and although it seems to last for but a heartbeat, in your thoughts it stretches out between the two of you, like a pull between your minds. You blink, take a breath, and then you realize she wants to ask you a question, yet can't form the words, as if assembling them is painful, or simply not enough pieces. Assemble the thought. Do you wish to travel with me? You feel a wave of fear, gusted with the strength of relief, although oddly her expression does not change. Then fear dissipates, and you feel strength and certainty, as if a plateau from her memory lies beneath you, and a calm sky looks down upon you. Alrighty, so we're gonna dismiss.
You walk your path, I'll walk mine.
Yeah, we're gonna dismiss him and add her, I think. So yeah, Durance, go back to the keep, take care of it.
Yes?
Alright, 40 health. Oh wait, she's gotta level up. Looks like some kind of rogue? Hang on, what class are you? Also a cipher, got you. Stealth, lore, survival, okay. You know what, yeah, let's just keep that. Pathetic field, what does this do? The cipher and the enemy target. Enemy is caught the path between the two will suffer corrosive damage, okay. Yeah, let's do that. And then let's do this radiance, I think. Yeah. Okay. We'll just kind of balance those points out and just see. Mental binding. Overwhelms the target's mental ability to communicate with its own body, paralyzing it and causing the soul to emit a shock wave. I can leave nearby enemies stuck. Nice. Also, mind blades. Oh, I can pick 2. That's right. So yeah, mental binding, and then let's recall agony. Cause the target to relive the psychic trauma of an injury moments after receiving it, experiencing damage all over again. 30% of all damage reapplied over 16.2 seconds. Wow. Okay. Yeah, let's do that one. And then, yeah, the mind blades. Max focus, yes. Actually, no. Let's boost up lore. No, we're not gonna worry about that. Let's just give her 1 athletics just in case. Okay, and then what is this one? Okay, and then Secret Horrors. What is Puppet Master? Destroys a target's psychic defenses, leaving them dominated by the cipher for the duration. Requires 30 focus. Dominated for 21 seconds. You know, let's do that one. And we're gonna switch her around. Okay, she's at 27 focus right now. Gotcha. What is she wielding? Fine dagger. You know, I wonder if Durance's items that he had on him is actually still on him, or if it's in the chest. She does have that fine crossbow, though. Actually, what are you wearing? You know what? Let's give her 21 to 31. Let's give her this one. And then, you know what? Give her that hood. Oh yeah. No, actually it's a Wodaka hood, so no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Could give her this helmet. That looks kind of silly. I don't know. I really don't know. Push of power. What is she wearing? Fine padded armor, okay? Which is light armor. That's okay.
Yes?
Alrighty. Let us go to the apothecary.
How do you do?
The young woman leans against a wagon, one arm and one side of her face covered in bandages. Just ventured into town. I'm about to dry on some my stocks, but you're welcome to have a look. Actually, I'm looking for a missing noblewoman. Oh, that's the Lord's daughter. She was a new shade of green when I seen her the other morning, chatting with Tiggle. She was just outside his shop. Points in the crumbling tower. Lord Harad said she was ill from travel. She laughs. That weren't no road sickness, trust me, I know when I see it. What's wrong with her? No offense, but I hardly know you. I'm not one for gossip, but I certainly don't want to cause the poor girl any trouble. Thanks for the information.
Good day to you.
That's it for right now. Yeah, like I figure, she's just running away.
Oh, smells like my old hunting leathers.
So yeah, let's try this one. Hi.
Gods keep you.
Looking to purchase some leather? What do you tell me about Alice Haran? Only that her father's men have been banging down doors, stirring up trouble looking for her. Never met her myself. Adina has said you two met. He folds his arms. Did she now? And what else did she say? She saw you two talking. What was that about? Her father's dragged her out here to get hitched to some backwoods noble. She wanted an escape, alright? I was happy to give it to her. As I thought. We snuck across the river a few nights ago for some private time. Come to find out, we weren't exactly alone. An ogre, taller than Winfred's tails, sprung out of the forest. We were so lost in the heat of the moment, we didn't notice until it was upon us. It grabbed Alice and disappeared into the night before I could even pull my britches up. Oh goodness. So why didn't you mention this to her? Well, I could see why, but so I wish there was a different, like a softer option. I'll say this one. I can see why you wanted to keep this to yourself. I'm not proud of it, but that's what happened. She could still be alive. I'm in no shape to go after her, but that's Haran's. Looks like he'd have coppers to spare for anyone who found her. Others around here have seen that ogre east of town. Took me Rumble's pigs just the other day. If someone were to find it, there'd be a lot of grateful people in Dyrford. Something else you need? No, I'm good. Alright. So east of town, that's where the ogre's at.
Indeed. Though after 5 years. I'll be ready for a break.
It is true. You have been at it far longer than I. Where will you go next, when you have all the world to choose from?
Home, of course.
Dyrford Crossing. 4 hours. Oh, the construction's complete. Let's go ahead and start on another project. Which I'm gonna do the Bailey. It's time to do the Bailey. Alright, I think, actually, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's actually where I'll call this video. Next time, I will, find this ogre, rescue her, see if she needs to escape anymore, or, get away, see what she wants to do. And then, yeah, try to continue on, try to track down... I need to probably check my journal, but track down this, the main quest location for this area. Or see what I needed to find, specifically. And yeah, go from there. I'll keep building up reputation in Defiance Bay. And try to, gather up more people for the army. And then at some point, I'll also check out the White March and all that stuff. But anyways, I'm looking forward to continuing this. This has been a lot of fun, even though, like I was kind of complaining earlier about a lot of the reading, back to back without the voice acting. But I mean, besides that, I mean, it's an RPG. There's gonna be a lot of reading, so of course. Anyways, for those of you who have made it to this part of the video, to the end, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I greatly appreciate it. Even if it's just one person watching, I don't care. It's just fun to, go through this, because really these videos help motivate me to finish out and play these single-player games. So thank you guys, once again. Wherever you guys are, have a good day, have a good night, and as always, take it easy out there.